As the queen of trying hard, I wanted to create this video today for you to explain why trying hard is actually repelling what you want and what you need to do to actually let go so you can stop trying so hard and you can actually let life work its magic for you. It's hard to believe that the more effort we put in, the more we actually get in our own way. And it's certainly not what we've been conditioned to believe or to think. So in this video, I'm going to show exactly how to do that so that you can actually let life give you what you want and you can allow the flow of well-being, of abundance, of change, of transformation, and everything that you're desiring to effortlessly come to you. Hi, I'm Kirsty Elizabeth. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I help women release the subconscious blocks that have been holding them back. I help them upgrade their identity, shift their frequency, and recode their reality so they can live the life they're meant to be living. Before I continue, I currently have a free gift for you. It is a free workshop called You Are the Breakthrough, and you can get instant access to this right now. In it, I share the 3 biggest energetic blocks that are getting in between you and your dream life, and I will show you how to shift them. The link's in the pinned comments, so go grab that if that sounds like something you could benefit from. So why do I say I was the queen of trying? When I was at school, I was told more than once that in order to get the results that my sisters both got, I needed to try harder. Looking back, I feel because this belief has been so deeply ingrained in me. It's been a blessing and a curse. It's meant that I have achieved so many things that I'm so proud of. But as I have approached this later stage in my life, it has done nothing but get in the way. And that is because I chose to go on a spiritual journey, because I chose to learn how to master manifestation, learn how to do things in a completely different way, learn how to lean into my feminine energy and get out of the hustle culture, get out of that old forcing and doing and controlling. And if you're on this journey too, which I'm assuming you are if you're watching this video, I'm sure you relate to all of this because this goes against everything we have been conditioned to believe, to think, and to act, right? So it has been a lesson for me and it continues to be. And I often find myself falling into that I'll just try hard category. And what's interesting is having a belief that you've got to try harder to make something happen also means that we are telling ourselves that it's all on us. And that is a big burden to carry in life. When I look back at before I even got into this journey, before I even got into personal development, manifestation, law of attraction, spirituality, there are so many things that came into my life without my effort. I literally decided what I wanted. I never actually worked out the bit by bit detail, right? That step by step plan. I just moved towards it. It's a natural thing that we do, like finding someone that I wanted to marry, deciding I wanted a baby. I was so fortunate. A month later, I was pregnant. I had a healthy pregnancy. I was so lucky. But these things just happened without me even really trying. At the end of university, my friend wanted to go traveling with me. And so we decided that we wanted to travel the world together. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I just got really emotionally involved with the idea of traveling. At first, I was going to be going for 3 months to Greece, island hopping. And then, unfortunately, my nan died, but she surprisingly, it was a massive shock, left us all with a chunk of money. And that then gave me the means to be able to go travel the world for a year instead and not even have to work and just be able to travel. These things were manifesting in my life effortlessly without me getting in the way, without me trying so hard. And there was even another instance of when I was still married and I was just desperately wanting to get into property. I wanted to do my own home redevelopment and all the rest of it. Now, I was very needy with this. I was it's got to happen, it's got to happen, it's got to happen. I was so impatient. And this all happened right at the time when the banks collapsed and we had that great big recession and all of the properties across England went down in value. Our house went into negative equity, so we couldn't even leave if we wanted to. So then I had to just make peace with it. I then decided to redecorate our house and make it as good as possible while we were still there because it's very cramped with us having 2 kids by this point, and it was a very small house. So I just had to make do and be okay with it. And then as soon as we came out of the recession, because I'd just been focusing on this and feeding like my energy into how amazing it was going to be, I was thinking about it so often and excited about it and really feeling positive. I was looking at house plans and working out what I would do and constantly looking at properties. I was to the point, I was drenching my subconscious mind without knowing I was doing it, to the point that I then was dreaming about it. I kept dreaming that I was buying houses, and then I'd wake up and I'd find a whole new floor that I didn't know I had, or another like 2 rooms that I didn't even realize were there, So vivid. So much of this was happening. I was watching all the programs and everything. As soon as the economy started lifting and we came out of negative equity, we found a house in exactly the location we wanted at a steal of a price, which wouldn't have happened, and it wouldn't have even been within our remit had that whole process not happened, because it was valued very low as we were coming out of recession. So we were able to get it. And we did the redevelopment, and we actually made quite a lot of money on it as well. So it was really, really successful. It was an amazing experience. What I find really interesting looking back is this was before I even learned about manifestation, spirituality, how life worked, consciousness, the subconscious mind, all of this. These things were naturally coming to me because life wanted to give me these things. Life is working with us, for us, whether you call it God, whether you call it the universe, higher power, infinite intelligence, source, whatever you want to call it, whatever your belief is. We are set up in a system that is responding to us, to our consciousness, to our energy, to our emotions and our thoughts, to bring back what we are focused on, what we are perceiving, what we are observing, what we are desiring, right? But when we get in the way of that, we delay it so much. And I've experienced this with so many things, just getting really impatient, getting really focused. And because for me, what happened was, as soon as I found out about law of attraction, I was like, oh, I'm in control. That whole control piece came in. And that combined with the trying hard and the fact that I thought it was all on me, I just couldn't really let go and believe that there was something else doing it for me. I hadn't looked back and created these patterns in my life and seen the instances of where this actually unfolded, so I could see the proof. I was still like, yes, I love it. I get it. It's all going to work, but it's still on me. It's still on me. It's still on me. I still have to try. And so I'd try harder and harder to control. And that's when I just blocked things so much. And actually, a lot of the things that I wanted kept going backwards. And it was like I was losing things. And it's because of this force and control. Instead of just being in alignment with the flow of life, in alignment of the energy of this is what I want, I'm going towards it. I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm going to know when I'm looking back. And it's going to be amazing as I slot all these pieces together. But right now, I don't know. And that's okay, because it's going to happen in whatever way it's going to happen in. And I don't need to know. I don't need to control and micromanage every single part of this. And what I noticed was, as soon as I started letting go of things, and it was the smaller things at first, as soon as I started letting go and not caring so much, they would pop into my life. And then this started happening with clients for my business, with money, even with holidays. Last month, we managed to manifest a holiday out of nowhere when we weren't really sure what we were going to do or how, hadn't even got that far. We just knew we wanted one. And then everything came together to allow it to happen. And so when we just sit back and relax, we are opening our field. We're opening our mind to possibility, to potentiality, to opportunity, to synchronicity. We're not just tunnel visioned on what we think is going to happen, how we think it's going to happen, and about us doing every step. So today is my invitation to you, because I work with my clients on this, I work with myself on this, with lots of people that I speak to, because it's just so deeply ingrained in our culture and in our society that we have to do, we have to try, we have to earn, we have to prove, it's all on us, right? So my invitation is to just ask you, where can you step back in your energy, in your trying, in your doing? Where can you just rest and stop and just allow yourself to play with the idea of what you want? Allow yourself even to feel into the intention that it's likely to happen, that it will happen, keeping it positive, keeping it light. And then just allowing it to come in. You don't have to try as hard as you've been trying. The fact that it's not working isn't because you're not doing enough, it's because you're trying too hard. So let go. Look back at those times in your life where things have unfolded naturally. Remind yourself, give your brain the proof it needs to just relax and sit back, and then focus on what you want. Focus into the feeling of having it, that vibration, that energy of what it will feel like. and then allow that to guide your actions, guide your thoughts, and guide your focus. So let me know in the comments, as usual, what's coming through for you, what you're noticing, what you're resonating with, and more importantly, what are you going to do or stop doing as a result of this conversation together. I hope this has helped you. Don't forget to sign up for that free workshop. You are the breakthrough if you're ready to take your life to the next level. And also, if you are looking for deeper one-to-one personalized support, you are welcome to book a 90-minute one-to-one breakthrough session with me. The link is in the description below, and we will work on the things that are blocking you from what you want right now. We will shift your energy, we will upgrade your identity, and we will put you on a new timeline by the end of the 90-minute session. These are powerful sessions that will create a deep shift in your energy, your identity, and your core. And of course, if you are someone that is looking for longer-term coaching, I can also help you with that. Just send me an email at the email that is listed in the description box and ask me about that, and I will send you all the information. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope this video has helped. Please like, subscribe, put your notifications on so that you are notified every new video that I publish. And of course, share it with a friend that needs to hear this right now. I love you so much. I'll see you in the next one.